For this week's chapter of Our Kids, Our Stories, we're talking with Tamir Halaban, a founding charter school parent.
My name is Tamir Halaban, and I am a dad of a second grader right now who is attending Citizens of the World Charter School Silver Lake. He's been there since kindergarten, since the inception of the school, and has loved it from day one.
Tamir is passionate about revitalizing the public education system.
And really believe in public education and also in creating really high standards in public schools.
We were curious about what prompted Tamir to join the charter school movement in the first place, having known nothing about it previously. He spoke about how, in the beginning of his school search, he visited the traditional public school in his area.
Visiting the campus, it was just obvious that the principal, who was a reformer, she really couldn't do anything more than literally put on some paint on the walls. She couldn't really change any of her teaching staff. She couldn't even change the curriculum.
Then Tamir visited a nearby charter school, Citizens of the World, where he saw a very different environment. This is how Tamir described it.
Almost like a happy chaos, but very controlled. I mean, they were doing math and all kinds of project-based learning techniques. And I thought this is the type of school I want my son to go to.
Coincidentally, Citizens of the World was opening a new campus in his neighborhood. Not only was Tamir the first founding parent to sign up, but he also recruited other parents that would ultimately evolve into a core group of about 120 founding parents across different generations that gave life to this new chapter. Tamir's experience with a charter school like Citizens of the World shaped his views about our public education system. He is particularly passionate about schools being designed for students first.
You send your child to a children's hospital that exists for the sake of doctors or for the sake of children? I mean, are we going to send our kids to a school that exists for the sake of their teachers having jobs and job security? Or ultimately, are we sending our kids to a school for the sake of the student, for their education?
Like so many parents, Tamir and his family have had a very positive experience with charter schools, so he is troubled when he sees some school board members, who are supposed to have our children's best interests in mind, oppose charter schools for what many consider political purposes. One school board member in particular, Bennett Kaiser, has consistently opposed charter schools, voting against them more than 92% in the past year.
When they see something successful like Citizens of the World Charter School, you get guys like Bennett Kaiser who sit on LAUSD, and he goes out of his way to say that he doesn't approve of renewing this charter. And that's entirely because there's this sort of dogmatic anti-charter stance that he has.
For the upcoming school board election, Tamir doesn't want a dogmatic pro-charter candidate either. That is why he's supporting Dr. Ref Rodriguez.
The reason why I support Ref is because I don't think he's beholden to anyone other than the kids, and for raising the bar in public education in Los Angeles.
Ref is putting children first for a change. It's a refreshing concept for Tamir, and ultimately what is driving him to get involved in the election.
So what's important here is the quality of the education that we're giving our kids in LA, in America.